On June 2nd, 2020.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. I'm Sergeant Felice, Growtown Police Department. You have your driver's license registration, please?
Absolutely. Give me a moment.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Black Jeep Cherokee, license here. I have to look for the registration.
Okay. You can look for the registration?
I need time to do so.
Okay. Is it in your glove box?
I'm not sure. I have to check the head.
Okay, go ahead and check.
K1 dispatch. I'm nervous with you poking in the car like this. Can you back up some?
No, ma'am.
Why not? It's
Because for my
and my safety as well.
Okay, and for my safety, I want to be able to see what you're going ahead and reaching for.
Then I won't reach. I don't have it to reach. I'm afraid to reach at this point. I have registration.
Okay, no problem. Then what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and turn off the vehicle. All right. Go ahead and step on out. You can stand in front of my vehicle then.
Why don't you get out of my vehicle?
Well, because you don't have.
I have plates in your hand and I have plates on my car.
Okay.
Show the registration with a sticker.
Okay, and for my safety, I don't know what's inside this vehicle. So I'm not going to leave you inside.
Stop me because you're afraid of your safety, or what did you stop me?
I stopped you because you were speeding. Okay.
I'm speeding, but now you're telling me your safety is an issue. Which one is it?
Okay. The issue is that you were speeding. That's why I stopped you by law.
I'll take the ticket.
Okay. Well, at this point, you have to present your registration.
Okay.
And if you refuse to go ahead and present that registration.
You're not refusing. You're making me uncomfortable.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you're uncomfortable.
But you're worried about your safety as well, and you have guns. So for you to tell me you're worried about your safety when I don't have a gun, that makes me feel unsafe. So
Okay. And at that point right now, I'm going to go ahead and check your registration. However, I'm not going to leave you inside the car, not knowing, because I don't know if you have a weapon. Maybe you'll go ahead and pull.
I have a weapon, so should I run because you have a weapon?
So should I go ahead and allow you to retrieve said weapon and then wait and maybe risk that chance? I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
If you think that I'm a person
Therefore,
that would shoot you, why would I not think you're a person that would shoot me?
well, that's what I'm trying to eliminate.
Clearly, as a minority.
13 to K1. As a minority, I understand that too.
Well, because you're the one with a gun right there, and you're worried about me having.
Hey, when you get a chance, can you go ahead and head this way?
If you could think that I would hurt you while you're the one with all the weapons visible, that scares me quite a bit.
Example. Okay. So I should.
I'm afraid to get out of the car. Do you have a supervisor?
I am the supervisor tonight.
Do you have another supervisor?
They're not available right now, ma'am.
I will wait then.
Okay, that's fine. But they're not available today.
Safe in my car.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and step outside the vehicle, and I'm going to go ahead and perform a probable cause search of the vehicle.
I'm afraid to.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get another officer over here. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and step on out.
No, I'm gonna wait till you get that officer out because I also am a lady. You shouldn't be manhandling me either.
I shouldn't. You should willfully step out of the
You
vehicle.
think I would shoot you? Why would I not be afraid that you would shoot me?
Well, if you comply with lawful orders,
How did I not comply?
because you're refusing to go ahead and look for the
I'm
registration.
not refusing. You made me uncomfortable by speaking about someone shooting someone. Police are shooting people like me every day.
Okay. And people like you are shooting officers also.
Go run my license so you can.
I can't because I can't safely go to my vehicle.
You can't safely with all those guns. That sounds interesting.
That does sound interesting.
Billy Club and a gun. That sounds interesting.
We don't have billy clubs. I don't
so
know.
So now you think that I would feel safe. If you don't feel safe, you got a gun and a badge, then I definitely don't.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I want to go home to my wife and children also. So.
Okay.
So until that happens, I'm going to go ahead and stay right here.
Okay.
13 dispatch. If you can get another unit in route. Can you log that driver's refusing to present a registration and also has refused to step out of the vehicle?
Shooting and guns, that is scary.
Yeah.
And I don't want to step out with somebody who's saying they want to shoot. So I'm glad you got a camera. Very great.
Catherine and East Robinson. You can come routine.
Very bad. You spoke about shooting. You brought in emotion of shooting.
232 left lane, 141.
Ma'am, for the moment, you can record all you want, but don't make any phone calls.
No, I have to make a phone call.
No, ma'am, you're not going to make any phone calls because now you're adding the possibility of bringing other people here.
Yes,
ma'am, if you refuse to go ahead and comply with further orders, I'm going to remove you from this vehicle. Yes, I can, ma'am. And for officer safety reasons,
You are a male, you are supposed to.
it doesn't matter. No, ma'am, that's not how this works. Women don't just get to go ahead and say, "Oh, I'm not." Ma'am, if you add anybody else to this call, they will be detained also.
Spoken about shooting me?
Yes, ma'am.
And reviewing
Okay.
me from a vehicle?
Yes, because I do not feel safe when you're going ahead and reaching around and then refusing to go ahead and go any further.
I was afraid to reach around to even get the registration because you spoke about shooting.
And I told you to step outside, Sergeant Felices.
Felices.
You can record all you want.
That's okay. We don't have guns. It's conversation. You don't shoot me.
Okay.
This is very bad that I have to be afraid of being shot.
301, you can put the car in the corner right there. Or no. You're good there.
Since you don't want me to call another, I'll call now.
You calling who?
Emergency.
Okay. So you're gonna tie up in the 911 line now?
Absolutely, because I feel unsafe.
Okay. Well, I do want you to.
On East Robinson and Catherine in Grovetown, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, I have a police officer that's spoken about shooting me, guns and things like that. I feel very uncomfortable. He has another officer here with him. I'm very scared, and I just need someone online.
She said she didn't want to look for the registration.
I'm not allowed to call anyone.
She didn't want to find the registration because she didn't understand. She felt unsafe. I asked her to step out. She refused to do so.
In the vehicle, he has said that he feels unsafe to the point that he has to worry about his safety while he has.
I'm gonna let her continue to tie up emergency progresses.
East Robinson and Catherine in Grovetown. That's the 30813. I just need support so that I can have a life and live freely after this experience. I'm very scared for my life at this point. I was afraid to even get my registration because he said if I move around, that he would feel unsafe. I don't want neither one of us feeling unsafe. I don't like this.
10-41.
So you got somebody else?
You can go ahead and step on out, ma'am.
Okay.
Do not reach around. Stop reaching around. You were so scared. Stop reaching around. You're gonna step on out. You're gonna step on out now.
I am.
Step into the front of my vehicle.
Yes, he's being very.
And you are detained for the record. Stop right there, please.
10-41-44.
I know that you're irate, but
I am not irate. I do not appreciate.
from the beginning,
Okay.
you told me about shooting me. I don't have guns.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. No, you are being detained at the
For
moment.
what? For what?
Don't do that. Nope. Now you're under arrest. Hey, we're head this way. We got one fighting. You begging. Don't fight. You're gonna get tased. Stop fighting. I got her arms. I got her legs. Stop fighting. Stop fighting or you're gonna get tased. Stop fighting or you're gonna get tased. Ma'am, stop fighting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Yes, you are. You're still fighting your hand. I got her. Hold on. Stop resisting. You're under arrest. For failing to obey orders for assault on an officer.
No, I saw the